New at 6, Delta e-credits can be used just like cash to buy flights, but they can also disappear from your Delta account without any warning. A Delta frequent flyer wrote to the company's CEO to say it's not fair. Well, Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray is here now. Justin, Delta issues e-credits if you change a flight, or they do, or if there's some kind of a cancellation.
Yeah, Linda, so these e-credits are tied to real money you spend with Delta for a flight you didn't get to take. When this Delta frequent flyer reached out to me, I looked at my Delta app and noticed, sure enough, I have one right there that had expired that I didn't even know I had.
Why should I lose my money without having some sort of notification whatsoever?
For Matthew Lee, it's not so much about the money as it is the principle. The regular Delta customer says the way the company handles e-credits makes them hard for customers to keep track of.
I just don't understand why they can't let you know that you have a credit and when it expires.
Lee had changed a flight back in 2023 and received an e-credit. But when he went to book a flight in 2024, using the credit, he learned it had expired. He was out the money.
When I go to use the credit, it's not there. I go on my profile, I can't find the credit.
At that point, he turned first to customer service, then wrote this letter to Delta CEO Ed Bastian criticizing the airline's policy.
These things are designed to go to waste.
Kyle Potter from the travel site Thrifty Traveler says he's heard the complaints about Delta e-credits too. He says the confusion is likely by design.
They are hoping and praying that you will forget to use it, or maybe forget that it even exists. That is the name of the game for the airlines.
We reached out to Delta, who referred us to the e-credits policy on their website that says if Delta cancels or significantly delays or changes your flight, the e-credit is valid for 5 years from the date of issuance. And if you voluntarily cancel your flight, your e-credit will be valid for 1 year from the original ticket date. Matthew Lee isn't sure exactly how much money he lost in e-credits, somewhere between $58 to $118. What he wants more than the money is a more customer-friendly policy for all flyers.
Customers should be able to know how much and when, and a reminder and an email, because they can send you an email for anything. Email is free.
And Matthew sent me these examples of emails he's received from other companies, Macy's, Michael's, Pottery Barn, warning that his reward money was about to expire. Delta does not do that. That's why Kyle Potter says everyone who flies Delta should go to the website, check your e-credit folder, and see what's there and use it.
I checked as soon as you started talking about this story. Well, did he ever hear back from the Delta CEO?
He never heard back from the Delta CEO, and that is why he reached out to us. He thinks it's just common sense, simple.
Take care of your customers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Justin.